Free tune. Yo. All of my youngest, some savages running your trap, hit you up with them packages. Rob you for bricks, finesse you for pounds. Fuck all that talking, they laying you down. Gotta teach niggas about playing.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Bone here, and let's talk about Overwatch today, since it's a huge game on the esports scene right now, or not really esports scene, but on the gaming scene, and hopefully will be on the esports scene in the near future. I didn't do a video on the beta. I played the beta a lot to try it out and see if I'd actually like to buy the full game, and I ended up enjoying it enough to shell out the $40 to get the full game. Now, if you haven't been living under a rock for the entire time of your life, you would know that there are a lot of people critiquing it, saying it's very similar to Dirty Bomb and Team Fortress 2, and yes, it has its similarities, but it also has a very detailed lore. I don't think Dirty Bomb has this detailed lore. I know TF2 has a very good lore, but Overwatch, I find it has a more pleasing lore, and characters are better. Now, I will add that Pornhub did see, during the beta, a lot of searches related to Overwatch. I don't know why, but gamers, you know, they're lonely. But anyway, jokes aside on that, the game balance seems very solid, even though a lot of people are complaining about it still. I do have my complaints about it, and I will address that later on in the video. But the balance of the mercs, or the characters you play as, seems to be very adequate. For example, the ones that have aim lock for their ultimate, like, I think Jesse McCree has it, the one I'm playing as right now. It actually takes time to lock on, so it's not going to be like a CSGO aimbot where you just come around the corner and spray and it headshots everyone. And they can all be killed during the period you've popped your ult. So it makes it more easy, so when you hear it's high noon and you see Jesse McCree aiming, you can focus on him if you have the reaction time and skill to try and take him out before he ends up wrecking your team with his revolver. Now, his revolver is a very high damaging gun as long as you land your shots correctly, and I'm still working on that, as you can tell with my terrible gameplay, because I've not played Overwatch since the beta, and the beta was a lot of fun, but I didn't play enough of it to learn all the stuff. Anyway, so, moving on to the next subject of how the graphics are. Now, before I get into the graphics, I would like to say that this map, or this game, takes place all over the world, so you have maps from Arizona is what this one, I think, is more resembles. Then you have ones in Nepal and other places all over the world. And that actually adds a lot of entertainment ability to this, because you get a lot of different environments. Nepal is a snowy one. This one's kind of a dry desert one. You see your sandstone mountains and peaks here on this map, so it changes up the game quite a bit. Now, graphics wise, everything is actually very aesthetically pleasing to me, at least me. The reason I don't like Black Ops 3 is because, especially Nuketown, it's way too colorful. Everything's pastel color and it's very bright and vibrant, and some people like that stuff. I'm not saying it's bad, but it does not please me. It adds way too much action. Now, if you look at the environment here, you see the players are moving around, you have your UI, but not much of the environment actually moves. Now, some people don't like that, but I find it to be better for a competitive game like this, where you're all trying to concentrate on defending your objective, and with 16 different entities moving on your screen at once that are not players, that does end up screwing a lot of people over. It's just too hard to concentrate, and you end up concentrating on something that moves just a little bit, and you snap to it to try to kill it, and you realize that was an inanimate object or a non-moving object like a force field. But the main moving things are like the payload and characters on this map. There are plantable turrets that I think you will see in this upcoming clip. As soon as I peek, I die. Yep, there it is, and I die. I attempted to take it out, called out to my team saying that it was there. We did end up shortly after taking out the turret. But this game is also highly team-based, but I will get that in short bit. Now, the graphics overall are actually very well optimized, and I tweaked mine to fit my computer best, because I am using a laptop right now. And if you want to, like, know how to run it better on a laptop, this is a dedicated gaming laptop, so it's not going to, like, fit your Walmart brand, but if you want to, I can do a review later on. But this runs fantastic on my laptop. My laptop doesn't overheat at all, and it just runs pretty damn well, to be honest. Main complaint is it just does require a lot of processing power, so your fans will rev up quite a bit to compensate for all the heat. Anyway, moving on to how the team gameplay is all essential to this, or team play, whatever it is. Anyway, so team, you really want to roll with a squad, and Blizzard does give you a bonus for playing with friends in Overwatch, because I guess, one, it's a way for them to get more people to buy the game, but two, it allows you to get better communication. So overall, I think it is beneficial to the game to have friends you play with, because communication in this game is key, just like Counter-Strike. When you respawn, if you guys have lost the point and your whole team gets wiped out, chances are you're going to all respawn within a couple seconds of each other, but in a couple seconds, some characters can get across the map to the point already. And you're just going to go in there and face an entire enemy team, tanks, assault, support, all that, and you'll just get wrecked, and then your team will have to wait for you to respawn. In some cases, you'll want to surrender the point a little bit longer and just wait until your team can regroup and take the point together, because it is very key to retake the point as a team, because running in gunning alone is just very damaging to the team, because you end up dying. Because in CSGO, you do a 5v1 clutch, your chances of winning that are next to none. Now here I'm popping my ult, and I only shot once for some reason. Don't know what I was thinking, but actually we are in overtime, and we managed to clutch this game very closely. It was right on the payload, right on the point, and we just stop it right there. Just look at that, 0.57 meters, and we just hold them off just for enough time to get the game victory. That was actually very impressive. Proud of this game. It just brought a smile to my face that we won it this way. Anyway, guys, I do hope you enjoyed this, and I do strongly recommend Overwatch as a game to get if you are into very fast-paced competitive shooters. As I get more into the competitive scene of this game, I will bring you more videos on this, and hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, drop a like, and if you did not for some odd reason, drop a dislike. And anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Happy gaming, and I'll see you guys in the next one.